from the south side, yeah, that's right. Reppin' Inglewood, got my hustle tight. From Chi-Town streets where the wind blows fierce, built up like steel, can't nobody pierce.
Jeez. Let me know if you hear me now. I was just wondering. I'm like, what's going on? Jeez.
Oh, I can hear
Let me know
myself
if you
now.
hear me now. I was just wondering. What's going on? Hold on, hold on. Oh, I can hear myself now. Hi, Dios mío. I get it now. Okay, let's start over. Hey, dear world Christian. Hello, prima donna. Are you going to the inauguration? Hey, Michael. Now you can hear. Yeah, now I can hear. I hit that button too quick. I didn't even pay attention. But you know this, we are in the making. So okay, let me see what I had just showed you a you. I saw you had a video on Facebook, right? I saw about your home girl. I thought we was done with Cassie, but I guess we're not. This girl will not die and go take a proper seat at the table. Hey, Larry Art. I hope I forgot to say that. Hey, Larry. She need to go take a proper seat in a seat. If you ain't gonna help at this point, you now a problem. I am a block away from the inauguration. So yeah. Oh, you sure are. You definitely. I saw that too. You saw that too, Michael? Yeah, she gonna post something and said, let's see how thirsty you are. You're still trying to make yourself relevant through the new administration. Girl, what you should do is I feel like I'm talking too close. Now, what you should do is be a part of it. And then so you can say, yes, well, this is not going right. Be productive with your voice, not be an a-hole with your voice. And I'm just saying, because you're still doing a disservice and a disjustice on being fair to the people and to have reality. You like a bitter baby mama at this point. Like, I don't get that. Stop being a bitter baby mama. Oh yeah, prima donna. Um, I say I'm not listen, I'm not being petty. But you know what I wish they would have done? I know they probably couldn't have. I wish they could have had it someplace else than that place that Tiffany was going. Hey Mike, how you doing? I wish they had that inauguration at a place where it was fitting. And again, like I always say, that place is dated. No shade, is an assisted living home, and that used to be a hotel many moons ago, at least 40 years ago. It was a hotel, and it was called Nimbus. A Nimbus was where you wanted to be in the Southland. I looked at that picture where Tiffany, was in there. I said, "That look old." It looked like nothing has changed about that place they're gonna have the inauguration at. I'm just saying. And I know it costs money to get a bleacher and some chairs. Maybe you could have asked, the high school if you can borrow their stadium. And maybe they would do it from the kindness of their heart. Or maybe, I know, maybe they could have had it in that gymnasium in Homewood where they had all those people at. I'm confused why they had in that having in that dusty place. But I listen. It might have been free. I'm just saying, ugh. I was in Dalton, that's why. They could have got some chairs and a stadium and block off the street of Dalton. That would have been great. I'm thinking about my allergies. I'm like, oh my God. I don't know if this is gonna go well. But I digress. It ain't about me. All right. So let's listen to your friend, your your the chick on the street who doing way too much, she is doing way too much. Let me okay, let's share. Allergy season alert. Allergies. Okay, here we go. We're gonna watch some weird stuff.
While I'm en route to where I have to go this morning, and want to come and talk about situations and stuff that's going on in the village. So, okay, I get phone
So
calls yesterday.
I don't know why
The
they
phone
calling.
calls.
First of all, why y'all calling her? That's the part I didn't understand when I first heard it. Like, oh, I'm getting phone calls. Why they calling you? For what? Second of all, why she feel like it's her business to tell it? But it's just like me. She wanted, I don't know. And another second, but I can't think of it.
Left and right from people leaving messages, asking questions with their concerns about things that's going on in the village.
First of all, why she just don't say Dalton? She said the village. When she said village, you mean village of Dalton. Yeah, pick and choose. Hey, Mike, she started with her nose again. She looked like she need an earring in her nose.
And people, here is where I am at with this. When I had my head in the race for mayor, you guys voted otherwise. So since you voted otherwise,
She got a waist
I
trainer
will
on.
not step in the way of your elected officials. You guys are going to have to go to these meetings.
Hey, how many votes did she have?
You guys are going to have to ask them the questions that you are asking me. I am not you did not elect me as your mayor. So therefore, your concerns and no hard feelings are not my concerns.
Damn.
So whatever issues that you guys have, you guys are going to have to take this up at the meetings when they have the monthly meetings. You're going to have to go ask your trustees. You're going to have to go ask your mayor.
I don't know if she realized that the meetings are twice a month, and in the summer, 2 months, there's only the meetings are once a month.
All of that good stuff, the questions that you are asking me, because I don't have any answers for you, and I don't care to have any answers for you.
Oh.
Like, I'm just being honest. Like, the village of Dalton is no longer my concern or my issue. Now,
dang, she is literally saying, because y'all didn't vote for me, I don't care nothing what happened to you all. Now, would she have had that same attitude if she had won? Like, if these are the people who voted for you, you can just literally call and tell them. You didn't necessarily have to come on and make this video for them. Or you could have made a video and just sent it to each and every one of these people. I'm just saying. But I digress.
Yesterday, there was an incident where there was a new neighbors that moved in. And the neighbors have this huge...
You know what confused me? You know, when she talked, she said there are new neighbors. Is she talking about one neighbor or several neighbors? I'm confused the way she said it. Did you notice that? There's some new neighbors. But she's smart. We really needed to hear from her. Yeah, really. She continues to make herself part of the conversation. I will only address it today, but I'm not going to address every little thing. She don't even come that last Thornton Township meeting. She didn't come there. She wasn't even at the Dalton meeting. So she's really still irrelevant.
That they let freely walk around. Now, I saw the guy literally left the dog house, and he goes in the house and he looks back at the dog and he tells the dog stay, sit. Now, anybody in their right mind would, in common sense, know that if you leave a dog outside, they're not just going to sit in the yard, they're going to roam around. Now, I'm watching as neighbors come in, I'm watching as people come in or go in and out, going back and forth as far as in their cars or going in the house and whatnot. I'm watching this dog, like literally.
Where is she going with this dirty shirt on? Out of curiosity. Hey, butterfly girl.
People down, like in straight attack mode.
She must be painting.
Certain neighbors that I know, now listen, and I understand everybody is not going to be for you. I knew some were going to vote for me and some voted for House. But here's my thing.
I look like she's on the Bishop Ford.
If you voted for the other candidate, you don't get to call me.
Dang. I think if Cassandra was not elected team captain, would she take her football and go home? Hey, unknown Lil, how you doing? Uh-oh, my fault. I got my little business out. Oh. Interesting. I think that she's about to tell you she a bitter baby mama. You telling people you don't have the right to call me? Well, I wouldn't call you, and this will be the last time I call you. I thought you was a friend of mine. I thought you was going to be there to help me. But I digress. She don't give a F about y'all. People who are messy, I'm just saying. She's a hot mess and messy. Wants to stay irrelevant. Listen, you see Miss Henyard, she lost, but you ain't heard from her. Well, they may all work together. I don't know. She's weird.
My phone and bog me down with your issues and your concerns.
Hey, I take that back. I take it back. She doesn't have a waist trainer on. I thought she had a waist trainer on. That's just a stomach, y'all. Since she want to be relevant, we're going to be petty. I'm just saying. We're going to be petty. Why not?
Get to call your elected official. So everybody's calling me about the dog.
Who is everybody?
People are sending me pictures about certain houses on their blocks, asking me if I would post the pictures of the house or do a video concerning these houses because they want to know what is going to happen with these houses, what's going to happen with the issues with the dogs and things running loose. And I'm like, this is my response and my answer. Call your elected. These are the men you pay.
Hold up. She not really everybody negative 152. Oh, okay. So you got 152 votes. And you telling all your 152 voters who voted for you, I can't help you. Did she show the pictures? I don't know. This is the first time I looked at this video today, and I was a bit confused. I know. I was like, what is she talking about? And where did she come from? I thought we were done talking about her. But, there's some kids who just got to stay relevant, I'm just saying.
To sit in office.
Why is her shirt dirty?
To correct the problems and correct the situations. This is no longer an issue for me or no longer my concern. And I'm just being honest with you all. And I don't give a flying cahoots how anybody feels about it. I'm a resident, working, doing what I do, minding my business. Like I said, I threw my head in the race to try to help the people in the village. You all didn't want the help. So deal with your choice, because you guys got to stop making these choices and then they don't live up to your expectations. And now you back mad at the world again. So no, baby, you're gonna have to deal with your choices. But anyway, get back to the story with the dog. Now I'm watching this dog literally
And listen, Dalton, y'all got a big problem with dogs. I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't see animals roaming around my community, right? And listen, to be honest, I don't care what community you are in. I've seen animals in communities I roaming around in. I'm just saying, but I digress. First of all, how you gonna shade the people who these thoughts? 152 people thought enough of you, and what you give them back in return is nastiness. Gary, you act nasty, and right now you're looking nasty. Because if you had to go baking or painting, I would have at least changed that shirt. I'm just saying. I ain't say I got nothing, no skin in it. Baking solves the problem. Just get a golf club. Yeah, okay. And I agree with you, Prima. She's just nasty. And I'm watching this as someone who lives near the community. And she is in Thornton Township. But you got to watch everybody because, I don't know, times are not like they used to be. When, at least everybody tried to get along. You wear your hate on your shoulder. And you wear and what they say, sis.
Neighbors down. And so I called the police. I said, all right, let me call the police department.
Why they didn't call the police?
And have them to go give the neighbor a warning and let them know, or either give them a citation and let them know that you cannot have this dog running loose. I called the police department. And the dispatcher tells me, oh, well, the dog police.
Hey, Gillian.
They're understaffed and they got other more major issues that they have to deal with. What's more major than a damn dog mauling a human being to death? So I call back again.
Oh, who does this sound like? I'm doing well in yourself, Gillian. I'm glad you can join us. Who does she sound like, y'all? Talking about a damn dog. Now, listen. I get it. I don't like dogs roaming around. If I see a dog roaming around, I'm trying to hurry up and get in a safe location. Like, we know who you're talking to, girl. Because I want to see why they calling you about a damn dog. I'm just saying. Take a dog to know a dog. Roof. Hey, status quo, how you doing? Her problem with dogs is most likely her vibing experiences from it. I understand that because I'm afraid of animals also. But I merely say to her is, why turn your nose up at the people who gave you their votes? You have to be nasty to them. Just because you didn't run for mayor, you didn't win for mayor. You could have merely said, hey, contact this person and that person. So hopefully, when they have the board meetings, like she tell the people, it's once a month. She need to join them. She need to make sure she's there and go during public comments and go speak up. But doing it on this internet, we just being nosy. We can't do nothing. Did Cassandra say something about a dog in one of her sermons? You know what, Mike? I don't even listen to her sermons. You now listen to someone who has a nasty disposition on Sunday morning, and then on Monday, they act like the devil. I wouldn't even go to her church. Just saying. She said,
This is 10, 15 minutes later, and I'm standing here watching this dog just run rampant. and I'm making loud noise, hoping that the neighbor would have enough common sense to come outside and get the dog. Now, the way the fence is made, the dog just walks in and out of the fence. So if you're going to put the dog in the yard, at least put something up, whereas the dog cannot get out of the gate. So I'm watching the dog go in and out the gate, in and out of people's yard, up and down the side of their house.
My question is, why didn't hey Saint, how you doing? How you doing? Listen, I want to know, why didn't she, first of all, why the neighbors calling her before they called the police? Second of all, why didn't she record it and then send it to the police? Have it or be able to forward to her village, township. I'm just saying, there's ways to remedy situations without being on live and having a whole tantrum about it. Doesn't that make you wonder, like, you just show you don't want to let this go. Go to the meetings and be a part of the change. And if the change is not going the way you want, then you should speak up and be and be in position where when this administration is over, that you'll be able to like, okay, the people you would that 152 or 158, and you would multiply that by 10, and you would have got over 1,058. Oh, my math ain't good. 100 times 1,000, that 158, 1,058. Well, you know what I'm saying. You could have got more. You can get you can get more with honey and less with shit. I can't remember how that goes. My memory is bad, but I thought she mentioned Warlock. Listen, this lady got some issue that what kind of neighborhood does 4% lives in? That's all I was trying to figure out. Now, I live in the next town over. We do have, hey, Foxy to Roxy. I do see, in my neighborhood, but I noticed in my next town over, we have a dog animal. Now, I don't know if they ever got that animal control or got their certificates so they can use the vehicle so they can do animal control. And see, that's what, let me tell you what is confusing to me about Dalton. Dalton, they even got what's it called, street sweepers. We ain't had our street over here swept in I don't know how long. And I had went to the town hall and asked the office, and they told me, no, we ain't done that. So Dalton is already ahead of the game. She's just bitching for no reason. She likes attention, and she's definitely getting today only. Hello, Foxy to Roxy, and I hope all is well. You catch more. You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Thank you. I thought it said something worse than that. Oh, you get more with honey than vinegar. That's hilarious. Yeah. Being nice and sweet to people. And see, that's what she needs. If she was really serious about getting into that seat, she would have been honey, nice to the people, and the vinegar will be the people. But no, she doing what she want to do it, and she doing it just being nasty for no reason. I just don't understand. I can't understand that. But I digress. Let's move on. This lady, what is she up to in her life?
Houses, everybody that gets out of car or people that walks down the block, the dog is like approaching them and running towards them, charging them. So as I said, I called the police department. It was like, okay, well, we'll get someone to come out. I notice it's 10, 15 minutes later. I call back again. And so the lady tells me, well, they're understaffed, which is not my problem. I mean, this is why we pay taxes. Then you hire enough fucking police officers to be able to man whatever it is that.
Did she just cuss? I thought she was a pastor. Oh Lord, here we go. Hey, politicking and leadership. Girl, y'all lied and deflect from them. Dusty's all day. What about when you lied? I lied and said Jason building townhouse by the lake. I don't know if I said she's building a townhouse, but I could have sworn I said that they was talking about they want to build a townhouse by the water. But if I'm incorrect, politicking, everybody can be wrong. I'm sure you can be wrong sometimes. Just saying. But anyway, I digress. We go where the fly is at, huh? Let's keep it going.
You need a man. I don't want to hear about we don't have enough police officers. That is not our problem. This is why we pay taxes. And then she goes to say, well, they have more important stuff that they have to handle. So I had to say to the lady, I said, listen, and I'm quite sure you know who I am. You recognize my number, you recognize my name, and you know that I just literally ran for mayor. So here's my philosophy. If I don't see a police officer out here on this block within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
I'm like, first of all, how are they gonna know who she is when she calls in? I'm confused. I'm not sure if the calls go through a different, I don't know if they have their own 911 operator. But in my town, we have to go through a secondary and they pass it on. Now, Dawson got they got a lot of police station, or a lot of police, I want to say. So maybe all the dog catchers can go get the dog. I don't know. But this is getting out of control. All that cussing, and you went to church yesterday? You can't bring people to the Lord with that mouth. I'm just saying. The F-bomb. I wouldn't go to your church again if you were cursing like that. That's a disservice to God.
I'm going to have every fucking news media known to man on this block. And I'll let them videotape the fucking dog eat somebody alive. So because I had to put it in that form, then guess what? Here's the police showing up on the block, knocking on the neighbor's door. And I'm like, and not only give them a warning, hell, be ready to write out a citation. Because you don't allow a freaking pit bull just to be running loose. But then when you got someone like Trina walking around with a golf club because you got fucking pit bulls running loose, then you want to call the woman crazy. Now, I'm literally sitting here watching the dog just run up and down the block, damn nearly trying to maul anybody that they would come in contact with. But this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. So now people want to ask.
It just sounds like you got more issue to contend with a dog and everything else. Okay, you have 32 police officers, but I'm sure that's enough to patrol your area. I'm just saying. I got pictures of the police pulling people over left and right. Only dogs are afraid of other dogs. Grow up. Hey, Laura, how you doing? Hey, H, how you doing? Hope all is well. Interesting. It's probably everybody needs something to talk about. Instead of being a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. I'm just saying, there's enough people fighting and enough people fighting in our world that we got to fight with amongst each other instead of working with each other and coming together. When you are right 100% of the time, then why are you not in a position where you can do better to help people? These people get on this internet and they talk and get all this stuff about people and try to bring other people down and you want to clown. Girl, mm, help people. Don't help the girl. Tell them to stop being on the internet trying to propagate this mess. Okay. You pick and choose what you want to say and what you want to do and who you want to do it to. Yes. I'm just saying. This weird stuff be going on. They have an identity call system. Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes when I make a call, then I have to tell them which town I'm in. Only dogs are afraid of other dogs. Grow up. Yes. I see we on it. It's gonna be a long 4 years. Hey H, how you doing? And status quo. I'm done. Happy Monday, Erin. Hey, Shonda, how you doing? She literally won't go away. Literally, literally, literally. Better. How are you, lovely? I am doing well. Can't complain. Oh, Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, yeah. Cleveland got Shador Sanders. Well, the Browns do. Go, Skeeter. Keep us in contact. How it goes. The game's going out there. 216 in the house. What up? Isn't her daughter a police officer from Dalton? She used to be a police officer in Dalton, but now, not anymore. I don't know where she's at. Hilarious.
You're going to have to ask your elected officials. Go to the meetings.
She
Ask
should go
those
to
questions.
meetings.
Address your concerns, like these abandoned houses. The one house on my block. Now the grass is getting back taller than the house. Guess what? I used to go out there. I used to spend my money, my time and energy, cut the grass, keep those houses looking presentable so it's not such an eyesore to the block. But you all said you didn't want me as your mayor, so therefore you don't want my resources. So I will not spend money and time.
First of all, if you care so much about your community, it's about beautification of the community. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to not help. Like now the house next door, they don't cut their grass. They didn't used to, but we used to cut their grass. But I'm not complaining about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Skeeter, did you see a reactor with cover brand? Oh, I don't know who that is. Hilarious. I agree. She should go to the meeting and complain. Go go complain on behalf of your 150 something constituents. I'm just saying. Anybody got time for all that? We're about healing and growth. Some people just want to be yap, yap, yap. And she's still talking, y'all. I'm clocking out for work. Who want anything from 4%? Hilarious. Hilarious. Well, y'all, everybody need a clown in their hood.
Time and energy cutting grass at empty houses and trying to keep these houses presentable. That is not my job. You guys are not paying me to do that. You're going to have to go to the meetings and have your elected officials take care of these problems.
She dirty.
So no, I don't want to hear about y'all issues. I don't want to hear about any of that. I am not sitting in any of those positions. So listen, ask Jason House. Y'all voted him in. This is what you wanted. So these are questions and concern for Jason House.
She should have had a clean shirt on when she recorded.
I said, I went throughout the block. Now, some of the houses that the people sent me, and these are not any of the houses that I've already posted. There are more and more houses that are dilapidated. They're an eyesore to the blocks. It looks bad. I keep telling you all, Dalton is slowly but surely turning into Harvey. Then people are asking questions about the businesses.
She said Dalton surely was turning into Harvey. You got a long way to go to turn into Harvey, baby. Now, Dalton is not turning into Harvey. Definitely not turning into Harvey. Now, what I am going to say is, I find it may be very, it's going to be interesting the next 4 years, how many people can really afford their homes after the presidential administration leaves that office. But Dalton is far away from Harvey. Well, they may be next door neighbors, but they will be a long time before they look like Harvey. That's hard to do. That's hard. Mm. She's a, and personality. Retributive personality. Retributive. Well, Gillian said to shut up. Shonda Brandon can kick rock. Yeah, yes, something else. I don't know that one. Tell her to shut up. She's not gonna shut up. Like everybody else, just ignore certain people and they will go away. You okay with that? She has a complete listing of every dilapidated building in the village Dalton. That's probably not too hard to get either. A real woman of God would encourage the residents and help. Drop the mic on Laura. Hold on. That's what I'm talking about, Laura. A real woman of God would encourage the residents and help. And a lot of them need more than physical help. I bet she was digging. Oh, she was doing that earlier. Just saying. Skeeter, I grew up in Brandon. Oh, Brandon. Is that in Florida? I don't know. Oh, he has been an injured. I don't even know what it's at. Okay. I wish she would have changed her shirt before she came on here. A big one.
Well, you got to ask the trustees. You got to ask the new mayor. Why are you guys giving out Class 8? Why are you guys giving them tax breaks? These are questions that you have to ask your elected officials. As I had.
Okay, let me. From my understanding, you can't, that Class A, and if I'm wrong, please help me, correct me. You can ask the town for a Class A. You can ask Dalton for a Class A. But from my understanding, Dalton doesn't have the final answer to if it's granted or not. From my understanding. So I think she should explain how the process works. I'm just saying. She like, oh girl, that's terrible. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Facts. Oh, Cleveland. Oh yeah. Oh, you sure did. A real woman of God would come and help Harvey instead of downgrading. Tell it, prima donna. If you would go and talk to that mayor of Dalton and Harvey, or see what you can do to help, or go to Alderman Colby Chapman. Go to these different people who would be glad to get your help. Because we know Harvey's a whole different story. Yeah, that's not a woman of God. Oh no, we were talking about the mayor at East Cleveland. You know, I always make these clean my desk off. Oh. All right, let's keep it going, y'all. Let's keep it going. Sister Soldier.
Stated before, it makes no sense for businesses to come into the community and they're not paying their fair share of taxes, or they're not paying into the pot. But it's okay for the residents to go to these businesses and patronize them and spend their money with them, but then they don't put money back into the pot. Now, a lot of these businesses, if they go into the white folks' neighborhoods, guess
Oh
what they're
Lord.
gonna be doing? They're gonna be paying those taxes because those communities want that money coming back into those communities. But only in the black folks area, you allow all these people to come in, you give them class A's, you give them tax breaks, they're not paying into the system. Then folks are showing me their tax bill. I don't want to see your tax bill. This is an issue with the county clerk. This is an issue with your elected officials. It is no longer my concern. I sleep good at
Dang.
night. I don't have that deficit over my head. I don't have to deal with nagging residents. I don't have to go to those meetings, hear all you all.
Did she say, I don't have to deal with all those residents? Or did she say nagging residents? Hold on. Let me see. Let's play that just back for a few minutes.
Area, you allow all these people to come in, you give them class A's, you give them tax breaks, they're not paying into the system. Then folks are showing me their tax bill. I don't want to see your tax bill. This is an issue with the county clerk. This is an issue with your elected officials. It is no longer my concern. I sleep good at night. I don't have that deficit over my head. I don't have to deal with nagging residents. I don't have to go to those meetings, hear all.
Dang. She said, I don't have to deal with those nagging residents. God. I could never go talk to you about my problem. And I agree, Skeeter. Why is she so nasty? Why is she so angry?
Someone was detected at your garage too.
Interesting. Interesting. So is Cassandra an activist now, or what's she doing? She can't be no activist because she said she ain't got to deal with all these nagging people. I'm just saying. Batty Betty. Crazy for show. Crazy. Oh, I saw earlier, I believe it was Mike who said, have anyone ever seen her husband before? Mm-mm. She needs something because she called the people who voted for her. And if she would have got into office, she would have thought y'all was nagging her. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Someone was detected at your garden.
You all's complaints and issues. I just don't. When I signed on to do it, you all say we don't want your services. So what do you expect me to do? I'm a resident just like you are. So I'm going to sit back and see what they are planning on doing as far as bringing this village out of debt, improving the village, getting rid of all these dilapidated houses, and building this community back up. So these are questions for your elected officials. Now, the only reason why I called about the dog, because I have a family and they come in and out of the house, and I don't want to see the dog attacking.
Wait, she got family come and visit her? That's weird because we sure didn't see none of her family out there standing with her when she was out there politicking. Hold on, let me go back to Laura. She was never for the resident, just like other loud mouths. Yes, I agree. Mm-hmm. Her husband is in her side. Oh, I ain't even gonna repeat that. I almost said it. She would have been angry if she won. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me Sorry, I was rudely disturbed. Let's see, she wants to whip up negativity and attempts to run things between the scene or behind the scenes. Forward massive fail. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, sorry. Who, where? Let's see. When she runs again, and she will, everybody play this on a loop. Yes, because it's been said by a lot of people. Now I don't know what she it may have been on her Facebook page at first, and then she gonna delete it and put something else up. Girl, I don't give a F about you. Oh well, 4% want your service. You should serve the 4%. However, that mute point now. Facts. Oh, the resident adults see through her very well. Yeah, definitely. Because she definitely not a nice person. Not a nice person.
Any one of them. But when you see issues like this and whatnot, she don't get to come knock on my door. You call your elected officials. You go up to that damn village and you ask them questions. You ask them how are they going to rectify this situation and rectify this issue. But it's a poor piss community when you got the dispatcher telling us, well, we don't have enough officers and you know, they're busy dealing with other issues. And I shouldn't have to threaten them to the point that I got the news media on speed dial because I do have all their numbers. And
I don't know if you know this or not, but everybody can call the news media. It ain't that hard. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
could have had them out on the block less than 20 minutes or an hour or whatever the case is. But I shouldn't have to threaten them with the news media in order for them to get an officer to come out and rectify a situation. Like, this is crazy. But this is the stuff you all keep doing. You keep voting in the same people and expecting a different result. And then you have the nerve to get an attitude when I say it's dumb, it's stupid, it's ignorant to keep recycling the same people. And then when I ask the question, what have they produced? You can't even give an answer. All you can say is, well, you know, they was fighting against Tiffany. You based your whole campaign on people hating Tiffany. And now when you talk to these residents, all they talks about is, well, they said Tiffany did this, Tiffany did that. Well, I'm saying to you, did you do your research? You keep asking me, why isn't Tiffany in jail? That's a question you ask Jason House. That's a question you ask Kiana Belcher. That's a question you ask Brittany Norwood. That's a question you ask Tammy Brown. That's a question you ask Dan Brown. That's a question you ask Andrew Holmes. I am not in that position. I don't have the answers. They have the answers. They created this fight. They created this narrative. I'm going to go even further. Ask the YouTubers that convinced you all to vote for Clean House 2025.
Wait. She said the YouTubers, they convince people like everybody doesn't have a mind for themselves. I'm just saying. I don't think nobody convinced us to do anything. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Like, I don't understand sometimes why people can't look on the outside to see themselves on the inside. Just for the record, there was an officer available, just not for her. Mm. She actually appears worse than Tiff. Also, aren't you supposed to call an animal control for animals? I don't think they have an animal control department in Dalton. But Paula Trickin was in the chat. She can tell you. Laura, good Lord, who raised her? No accountability at all. If you cannot handle a stray dog, then get some bear spray and shut the F up. Oh, I like that one. Yes, I don't care who it is. You got to use that spray. You use it, Lord. That's how she is livid regarding that 4%. She don't like that she only got 4%. They don't know you. Come out and be a part of it. Shauna, the village of dogs in control is in flux. So the police department is. Listen, I wouldn't want to be. If I was part of the police department, I'm not going to go and get that dog. I might spray it, but I'm not going to be fooling with it. She also been around TD too long. And from her conversation, you can tell who else she's been around. Just saying, but I digress. Shonda, if she came to the meeting, she would know. She would now what she would now do to what she'll like. What she will know do to Tiffany. She would now do to Tiffany and her administration. The animal control was shut down. Yeah, they're not certified, and somebody was supposed to take a class. You remember one time? My allergies to that. You remember one time that they had, what did they do? They had this guy on the police department. They had a trained police dog. I don't know what happened to the dog. They don't talk about it anymore. I digress.
You guys listened to all that foolishness. You bought into that narrative. Now you dealing with a situation, and now you want answers. Well, you got a meeting coming up. Go to the meetings, raise hell, and ask those questions. Those are questions.
First of all, you don't have to raise hell to ask a question. You can talk normal. And if I'm not mistaken, I got tissue on my question. If you can't contact, they don't have you said they use a police department. Like, even though I live where I live at, next time over the one she tried to clown. I don't understand why Dalton doesn't have where you can go online and put in a complaint. I don't know. Seem like they would have something like that. But she nasty. That's a nasty hoe right there.
Once again, and I'm going to keep saying it for your elected officials. I am no longer in this fight. I no longer care to be in the fight. Because when I was in the fight, you said you did not want me as your mayor. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys are going through what.
And listen, valid point. Drop the mic on Prima Donna Bridges. I wish she would address TH, who is still mayor, for about a week or more. Why didn't she? That's a good question. Why you ain't go tell your homegirl? Clearly, you talking to other people. Why don't y'all go out and form a group and make something happen? I have doubts anyone has interest in carrying water for 14%. No. Hey, Laura. Her voting record does not reflect her accusations. Accusation. Listen, I don't know why she keeps coming on the internet. She said she's not in the election anymore. She don't have nothing to do with it. But you coming on the computer recording a whole video about what you're not going to do and what you don't want to do. I'm confused. Because if you don't have nothing to do with it, don't do a video about it. Then you'll go away into the earth and nobody would know. And nobody will remember you. But you do want to be involved in it. Just say it. But you want to do it your way. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to do it your way. Who's showing her tax? Now, listen, Foxy. That's a good point. Hey, Sandra. That's a good point. Who's showing that? Okay. Who's showing her their tax papers? Hey, to be honest, I'm just going to be honest. And I think we've done it before. Them tax papers, those tax papers, property taxes, you can go on the internet yourself and look up other people's property taxes. You can go look up your neighbor's property taxes. You just have to know how to get the PIN number, and you go to another website, you put the PIN number in, and you'll get the tax information. So I don't know if she went to look up it herself, but that's not really something that people go around and say, hey, I want you to look at my tax such and such. That sounds weird. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? I hope our neighbors with the dog see the video. That's hateful lady. Yes. And if she lying, I hope they see this and call her out on it. Yes. Agent of Chaos. Hey, Kenneth, how you doing? Trying to stay relevant. She is going to be a nuisance. Yes. And what is hilarious, yeah, she's definitely going to be a nuisance. Cassandra wants to still be relevant despite never being relevant. Hey, Chandra, you just dropping it. You dropping it today. Oh, thank you. Sandra in the Dalton streets, her neighbor don't talk to her like she is saying. I don't even know what street she live on. She doing way too much. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I'm glad you like the glasses. Oh, was it? I got it from, I think it's ZOO Glam. Just saying. Their prescription. Hey, Laura, she is going online to see who is about to foreclose, like everyone else is. That's a fact. And she just happened to see people's property taxes. Yep. Everybody's in everybody's business. So I'm in her business. She in my business. I'm in her face.
What you are going through, at the end of the day, my house is paid for. I made sure my house was paid for years ago.
Go on,
A
girl.
lot of you still got mortgages. You got these high.
Dang. Sorry. Didn't switch over like I should.
That narrative. Now you dealing with a situation and now you want answers. Well, you got a meeting coming up. Go to the meetings. Raise
She want to touch that nose so bad.
Those are questions, once again. And I'll keep saying it for your elected officials. I am no longer in this fight. I no longer care to be in the fight. Because when I was in the fight, you said you did not want me as your mayor. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm sorry that you guys are going through what you are going through.
She in that nice car with them dirty clothes.
At the end of the day, my house is paid for. I made sure my house was paid for years ago. Good. A lot of you still got mortgages. You got these high taxes. And even for some of these seniors, some of these seniors' tax bill went up, but they are on fixed incomes.
Okay. It may be true that some of the seniors' taxes went up. However, they go talk to Miss Cassandra at the Thornton Township, and she will help you get your taxes down. Big Goofy. Okay. Well, Mike, we don't need to know the exact number because she'll swear that I done been over her house. I care not. House is paid for. Hey, OMG, Dear Wolf Christian has gifted a member. a subscription. And if you received a membership from Dear Woke Christian, please say thank you or drop a green heart and let him know. And if you're on his channel and you realize, oh, I received a membership on Just Me D Love what page, drop a yellow heart to let him know you show your appreciation so he'll know where you got it from. Ooh, I can't. Mike. Mike is a trip, Foxy. And she doesn't have her name on that house that's paid for. And listen, glad I have a copy. Yeah, I'm glad she took the video. Oh yeah, because I saw Dear Walker. I went on her site, her page, and I saw it to my. Let's see how thirsty people are. You the baddie such and such to such. Thank you, dear Will Christian. Love you. I Google her name. Okay. Proving that, yep, not in her name. I wonder what that's about, but it ain't my business. I'm serious. What is the purpose of her saying all this? Is she still a pastor? Is she still a pastor? Is she still a pastor? She can't be a pastor, not with that potty mouth. Not with that potty mouth. Thank you for the membership. OMG. Not with that potty mouth. Ain't no way with that potty mouth. I just saw today something that says T. Jakes is stepping down from the pulpit and giving it to his daughter. Hmm. Interesting. You can't bring. You cannot Bueller. You cannot bring people to Christ with that mouth. I'm just saying, trying to know she is not a pastor anymore. Although she used to do Bible study. Bueller. That's what you remind me of. But I'm too outdone. She made this video trying to be relevant and still can't fix her clothes. What's up with that? Why you on here looking dirty? You act dirty,
A
you
lot of
look
them are
dirty.
retired. They don't have extra money coming in. A lot of them have illnesses. They can't go get a part-time job to help offset that bill. So I don't know what to tell you. So listen.
She's scratching like a crackhead. Listen. For the record, go to the Thornton Township, speak with the assessor's office, and they will help you with your taxes. That's what she should have told the people, right? Because they can help the seniors get a senior freeze, senior exemption. I'm just saying, give the people hope and not just talk to them like trash. What the hell is going on here?
Get at that meeting, get in Mr. House's ass. He wanted to be the mayor so bad. They created.
She a pastor and still cussing until she says she's not a pastor. I'm gonna call her a pastor because with that foul mouth. Because you was never with Christ if you was with this mouth.
This narrative, they created this drama. So guess what? Let them give you answers. Because at this point, it ain't my problem. Now, I'm sorry about the dogs running around. I'm sorry about the dilapidated houses. I'm sorry about businesses not coming in. I'm sorry about all that. But I tried to get in the fight.
And listen, somebody in the chat made a great point. Wait, prima donna. The businesses are not coming in. Has she forgotten that Tiffany is still the mayor of Dalton? Right? So what do you think the new administration gonna do if they're not even in office yet? Interesting. Shonda, she never was was with that mouth. How terrible. Yes, her mouth is horrible. Shonda, I did a lot of research on her when she insulted the Dalton family and my YouTube family. Gee, y'all be in the business.
Help you all. You all didn't want the help, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, my fault.
But
She doing a whole lot of movement while driving. I know I be doing stuff while I be eating and driving, but I sure ain't hitting
coming in. A lot of them have illnesses. They can't go get a part-time job to help offset that bill. So I don't know what to tell you. So listen, get at that meeting, get in Mr. House's
She
ass.
scratched like a
He wanted to be
crackhead.
the mayor so bad. They created this narrative. They created this drama. So guess what? Let them give you answers. Because at this point, it ain't my problem.
It ain't
I'm
my
sorry about the
fault.
dogs running around. I'm sorry about the dilapidated houses. I'm sorry about businesses not coming in. I'm sorry about all that.
Why you sorry? You didn't cause the problem.
But I tried to get in the fight and help you all. You all didn't want the help, so I don't know what to tell you.
Oop.
But you don't get to call me
Look how
and ask
dirty
me
that
to help
shirt
solve a
is.
problem when I tried to help solve the problem and you chose someone else. And I don't give a flying with anybody that say, listen, honey, I'm not salty. I'm not any of that. I woke up the next day like, you know what? God is good.
All the
I don't
time.
have this issue to deal with. This is no longer my problem. I offer to help. So no, I'm busy doing me, baby. I'm busy making my money doing what I do. At the end of the day, my house is paid for. It's paid for. I don't have that problem. I just worry about my taxes and that's that. So I feel sorry for the people that has a mortgage. You got insurance, you got taxes, you got all this stuff coming at you. And it's no joke when your bill is going up anywhere from $300 to $600 more a month. And you don't have that extra income coming in. And it's, and ain't nobody just easily going out here hiring.
Listen, the reason why she's able to do what she's doing, because she clearly ain't buying no clothes now. Now, who go outside to go to conduct business in dirty clothes? I'm just saying. She ain't got no job, Tommy. I know that's right. She called our DWC big head, and she's sitting up there with a big nose. Yeah, are so hilarious. I'm literally trying to understand what this narrative is. Ma'am, we know you lost by 96%. What are you talking about? And why are you trying to stay relevant now? What's the point? You are afraid that they may do something that you couldn't do? I'm just saying, I digress. I know. She must think she is the only person who doesn't have a mortgage. Facts. She don't know nothing about nobody business. Not truly. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Girl, her imaginary friend's talking to her. Oh, her imaginary friend was in here earlier. That body language say a lot about her. The lies, the lies, the lies. Yes, Laura, lion mouth headed to LLC. Love you, D-Love. Okay, see you. I appreciate you. Enjoy LLC.
40, 50s, and 60-year-olds,
Oh,
just giving them
hold on.
part-time jobs like that. It's not that easy out here. So I don't know what to tell you all. Call it Thornton Township. Hell, call Napoleon. Call them other trustees. Call all the people that was in the clique. Call them and see if they could help you or give you some assistance. That's what the township is for. See if you can get some assistance. I don't know what to tell you, but that ain't no longer my problem. It's no longer my issue. Yeah.
Wait, she act
So,
like
that's all I want.
someone granted her the wand to be the savior. Like she had saved the people. Just me. Would it be okay to give non-Pacifics, but the public information in her house on ownership? Let's not get none about her house where she live at on here. But I appreciate you, Mike. Let's keep some things down, drama, because The drama that will become behind that. My husband just showed me Clark arrests Kobe and her mother. Today, Kobe got a prima donna. Prima donna is talking about Clark, the mayor Harvey, arrested an older woman, Kobe Chapman, and her mother. Ooh, I gotta look at that. That's interesting. That's crazy. He arrested her before on something dumb.
Share with you all. So, for those of
Really?
you dying for more content, and let me say this: I am not giving anyone permission to use my video to make it look like I've done an interview with you, because I have not done an interview with you. So I'm just putting that out there. And if I see it, we're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
But anyway, at the end of the day, I'm on my way to go make my money, doing what it is that I do. And you all have a good day. But residents, listen, hold your elected officials accountable. You guys got to stop voting for these people. And then it's nothing. Everybody making all these promises, and then it's nothing. It's back at the same thing over and over. So y'all listen to all this YouTube stuff. You listen to these YouTubers. You let them help sway your vote. And guess what? A lot of these people that you all listen to, they don't fucking live here. They don't have to deal with what it is that you have to deal with. So now that the dust is settled, you still living here and you have to deal with it. So call the YouTubers.
Call the YouTubers.
Call your elected officials. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, but this is what people are dealing with. Now that the dust is settled, reality has kicked in. And now they want to know, what are they going to do? Hell, go find them at the bar that they be hanging out and drinking with. Go have a drink with them and ask them the questions. If you can't make the meeting, hell, meet them at the bar. I don't know what to tell you. But y'all, listen, you cannot be calling my phone.
Wow.
You cannot be, sending me questions. And what about this? And what are we going to do about this? And what are we going to do about that? Are you willing to still continue to fight for us? No, I am not. You don't get to not vote for me and then still expect me to fight for you. Come on,
that's a bitter baby mama right there, y'all. A bitter baby mama. A bitter baby mama. And listen, two things. First of all, she said, ain't nobody interview you, girl. You're not that important. Second of all, hey, this is for entertainment purposes only and for use. Second of all, we reviewing your video. You ain't talking about shit. And listen, I just saw that either you are part of the solution or you are the problem. And I agree. Hey, Skeeter. Oh, Skeeter leaving? Okay. It would be so epic if Jason pissed her phone number and put her phone on do not call her. Yeah, she's a bit mad. She's very upset that she lost. Listen, she can have it. She just as crazy as a Betsy B. And Prima Donna, I just saw the let me play. I'm gonna let this finish playing. I'm gonna show you.
Y'all crazy. Y'all,
I'm
what's wrong with
crazy.
y'all? I'm not doing that. No. You're going to let your elected officials fight for you. You're going to let the people you voted for fight for you, because that's what you voted for. So get them clothes on, get to those meetings, or hell, whatever the name of that bar is that they all like to go to and drink, show up at the bar, hell, have a drink with them and ask them those questions. But I don't know what to tell you. So, and I'm at peace over here. And this is all I got to say about this, and this is all I'm going to say.
Promise you won't come back.
If I decide to make videos about the other houses, then I'll do it at my own leisure. But it's not a mandate. I'm not concerned with that. My life has continued and gone on, and I'm busy doing what it is that I'm doing. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Call your elected officials. Go have a drink with them. Go hang out with them.
She couldn't even say, I don't know what to tell you, but we're going to pray on it. Oh, Pablo's. Hey, listen, that Pablo's parking lot is small, but it be popping. Think I'm gonna go there tonight. I may. I can't promise, but I might go to Pablo's tonight just to be nosy. I'm just saying. Bitter baby mama. That's what I'm gonna call her, the bitter baby mama, honey.
I don't know. You know, the one person that came on the block, she know who she is.
Oh,
She came on the block and said, oh, it's interesting. I talked with the neighbors and it's interesting what they had to say. Well, come on back on the block and talk to them. Because those same people that you claim you talk to, they have concerns. They have questions. They have issues. They want answers. So since you were so clean, so team clean house, and you were making sure that he got in seat, now bring your little ass back out on the block and come answer their questions. Yeah, that's all I got.
oh, why she ain't put a name on it? Who is some little ass person? So are we to understand? People are blowing her phone up. However, she only received 4% of the vote. So 100 and some people are calling her, huh? Because nobody else is calling her. If she won, she would be there at happy hour every day. Facts. You are so irrelevant. I agree. She big mad. She big mad. And this is what big man look like. Looking like Aunt Jemima. I'm just saying.
Y'all have a good day. I'm going to make my money. Peace.
She should have had some clean clothes wherever she going to make her money at. Cause I know you're not gonna walk in some place with them dirty clothes on. I'm just saying. But some people don't care. Listen, I just went on Ryan's page. I'm trying to find the video. I know I gotta go in a few minutes. Hold on for one moment. Please hold. Uh, listen. Hey, oh, thank you for the $5 holla. Investing towards your new car cam. So you can send me that Osmo Pocket 3. Hint, hint. Hilarious. That's hilarious. And listen, I think gotta work with it. On the hey status quote, and thank you, dear World Christian, for the $5 holla. A clean house team is not even in power yet. Jason House has outlined what he intended to do and engaging the public. She a goofy. She's a goofy, all outdoors goofy. Hey, thank you, Mike, for the $5 holla, the super chat. Oh, Sandra, I hope she isn't going to make vegan muffins in that dirty hoodie. She is hella fat dirty. She looks dirty. Hold on for one hot second. No, you ain't talking. Okay, so I appreciate it. Yeah, they're not even up. Yeah, she's dirty as hell. Her clothes are all filthy. I don't care if you go into the grocery store. You take that off and put the clean clothes on. Because my grandmother used to say, she from North Carolina. She said, you always had clean underclothes on and clean clothes on because you never know when you have an emergency and they got to take your clothes off. If your shirt is dirty, your panties are dirty. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, dear World Christian. Investing towards my new car cam. Listen. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay. You know I'm trying to figure that car. If I can figure out, give me a new car cam. That's what I want. Listen, look at this. And Ryan just posted an update. I'm all on Ryan. Hey, now we're going on to Prima Donna has just updated us on what is going on in Harvey, the next town over from Dalton. The craziest ish ever. Ever. And the number is in here also. Listen, Mayor Clark of Harvey had older woman Colby Chapman. I think she's a Delta. I think she's a Delta sorority. And her mother, they arrested Colby Chapman and her mama. That's why I stopped going to the meetings. In tonight's meeting tonight, they were peaceful. There was no reason for the arrest. Harvey PD will not let us talk to them. They are being held at the police station. You can't make this stuff up in the Southland. And I just told the news reporter at when I was at Thornton Township last Monday, I said, "Oh, so what y'all gonna do now?" He said, "I don't know." I said, "Y'all be back because there's always something going on in the Southlands." And he just laughed, but I was serious. It said they are being held at the police station. 18 minutes ago. What? WTF? Please call now and blow up their phones, demanding their immediate release. 708-331-3030. First of all, I don't even know how they hold anybody at the jail because they're not even equipped to hold anyone in the jails there because if in Harvey, so I don't know what's going on with their police station, but they have to detain the people in the next town over. And what's her name? What's her name? Wales' husband, who's the mayor of Phoenix. Press 1 for the records department. Whoa, crazy. I wanted to see the video. I know the video got to be up somewhere. Because I know Ryan be posting. Okay. Dang. That is crazy. So the mayor of Harvey just had the alderwoman again arrested during a village hall meeting. Mm-mm-mm. I can't go over there because Harvey is no place you want to be. No place you want to be. And if they got arrested, I bet you they're getting a $500 fine. It's going to be on the news tonight, I'm sure, because you can't keep arresting an older woman. You can't talk. You can't do nothing in that meeting. Or you will be arrested. And the one lady that I had talked to, this is in Harvey, Illinois, the next town over. I think it is illegal to have someone arrested for a peaceful protest. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, he don't have anything up. He didn't update anything yet. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And older woman, Colby Chapman, she's about 35, 37. Young girl. You can't talk. You can't talk in Harvey's meetings. The police, they be watching you. You feel like you're in feel like you in a jail. And I've never been to the jail or a jail cell. And yeah, sorry. That's crazy. You can't win for lose around here. I know that Lady Luck Club is going on. Didn't she run for office in Harvey years ago? She ran for an alderwoman, but she hasn't ran for a mayor. And I like I told at one time I told Alderwoman Colby Chapman is the one thing why the mayor is steady picking on her, young girl, he afraid of her. Yeah, I thought Dalton had problems. I think they scared to do anything about Harvey because they know Harvey's been corrupt for years. I mean, for years. Interesting. Well, I got to go be nosy, y'all. So, again, I appreciate Dear Woke Christian for the $5 humble. And also, thank you, Mike, for the $5 super chat. I need to go and see if I can find something out. Be nosy. Yeah, free speech violation. They'll tell you there's an ordinance. Now, I don't know when that ordinance was enacted, but they have an ordinance only in the Southland. So Tiffany's gone. They're not going. Ain't nobody coming to Harvey to save Harvey. Excuse me. I can tell you that now. Yeah, I gotta go be nosy a little, and I'ma see. Y'all go check out Lady Luck Club and drop a yellow heart for me. But I promise to be back tomorrow. Promise. And we're gonna keep it moving. Love and kisses to everyone. And let's be positive out here. Later.